need to be mean to you. He's paying you to do a service, and he might as well be polite to you. He wants you guys to get that money. He knows you need it. I mean, he looks at Virtuoso, and it's like, oh, poor lass. She's got so much trouble on her, and I figure I'm always willing to give her a leg up. Help her get some of those emotions out. I mean, you enjoyed it.
Oh yeah,
It was
good emotional session.
Working
Working through that anger.
Working through all the anger on the right people at the right time, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
like that orc completely deserved murder.
Yeah, exactly. Like look at the way he was looking at you in that chair. I caught that right on video for you.
Yeah.
Like, he's the nicest guy.
Yeah.
I'd like to point out, I'm recording all of this.
Sure.
Yeah, he's got sim sense. Yeah.
Cyber Eyes.
Cyber Eyes, that's the one. Oh, god damn it.
It will be deleted, but...
Alright, so the stream is back. We can go ahead and wrap up officially now.
Alright, so we essentially managed to make it out of the club, from my understanding.
Well, you know what? Let's play through it.
Alright.
I got another cup of coffee. Let's play through it. Okay, so where we were last off, you were attempting to push through a wall of metahuman meat in the middle of essentially a K10 infused rage.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead and do that for me.
I did. It was the 14.
That is, and now I got a roll to counter that. I'm sorry, my apologies.
That's alright. We
So-
just interrupted.
I'm essentially going to have a bunch of people just kind of roll together and assist each other, and just kind of buying hits. So I'm going to say they can take 5 due to unarmed, so you will be resisting 18 dice. So yeah, you push these people back. You're just piling through there on the way to Trick, and you're pretty sure the people you're pushing are getting crushed underfoot by your feet, but you don't really feel that. There's just... You don't feel the squish or the squash or the pain. You just feel the slight pressure under your feet.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing you should feel in killing someone is the recoil.
Oh god.
I don't think
At any rate, you will make your way towards Trick, who you can see is kind of crawling along the bottom. This big troll above him still trying to look for him, but in the mass of bodies underneath, Trick is effectively hidden now and can't be seen by this troll, who's just knocking bricks off. And
Hello? Did we start back up?
Yes.
Yeah, we
Yes.
started back up. Yeah, sorry.
Okay. Okay, sorry. I was, back. Okay, I'm here.
okay, now I need you to soak the people who are pushing you. I'm going to say that you're currently pushing. I'm going to roll a 1d6 plus 3. Okay, you are pushing 7 people. So they are going to combine their attacks to try to hit you, and I'm going to have them buy hits for 3 to make it simpler.
Nice. Do you want me to roll dodge them, or just soak them?
Yes, you are rolling to dodge them. So here's the first one buying hits. That will be 11p.
No, it won't.
Okay, you solid. Here's the next one.
Whoa.
Okay, that's going to be significantly more than 11. That's going to be 16.
Oh, fuck.
You take 1 whole stun. Here's the last one.
Yeah, I'll take 1 stun. That's fine.
Yeah, same value. And my bad, they actually took 2 stun. My apologies on that. But the third one you dodge. So you just kind of feel them hit you, and you kind of have almost feel a slight pressure on your chest. You took 2 stun. You actually did 17.
Right.
And it's technically 17 stun because they're just using their fists. So it's stun baseline anyway. I forgot about that. I'm so used to titanium bones in every character.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough.
But you are taking stun. So yeah, you are piling right over to Trick, who is underneath this madness. Salary Man, you're looking in through the feeds, and you just see that Virtuoso's is like half covered in blood. Like one of the feeds she's letting out through her link is just basically red, and the other one is the image of this half eviscerated orc in front of her with a spur stuck into him.
Lovely.
You're looking at Trick. All you can see around Trick is feet. Just feet stamping everywhere, and he's kind of rolling out of the way, trying not to get hit as he keeps moving.
Oh, I'm gonna
he's
fire
kinda
that TMP into the crowd as I'm rolling around. Why not?
Definitely. You have it's an engram actually, which is even better.
Yeah.
Does anyone
trigger.
actually listen? Can they are Are any of you listening to me?
Yeah.
And Bones is rushing towards him.
I take it that the payload has been delivered then?
Probably a safe bet.
Okay, I'm going to inform Johnson that we've completed our end of the contract. Good
Take
evening,
an edge.
Mr.
Take
What?
An edge. Take an edge
Okay.
for that utterly sociopathic comment.
Just with straight face. I've probably gotten back to one of the safe houses, and in the process of, while I'm talking, I'm in the back 2 seats of the car, changing into my actionair business suit out of the chainmail. When I'm done, I'll call Johnson up and inform him that the inform Mr. Grackle that the contract has been completed to specifications, and I'll again remind him that he thank him for what a pleasant host he was, and request payment as soon as possible.
Yeah. So you will get an affirmative response, and an actual ARO will appear over you, and he'll go, "Oh, my dear boy, how are you doing today?"
Quite well. It was an entertaining evening.
Oh, you are enjoying the show?
Quite so, I must say, by your handiwork.
I must admit, your friends are doing rather admirably there, including the metal one. I can't recall his name, but charming specimen. Look how he's pushing those people.
You are aware, of course, that if any of them suffer any permanent damage or fatalities as a result of this, we may have to renegotiate our price.
I'm quite aware, old boy. At any rate, I do have your payment for you. It is in the following location, and he will PM you basically a mailbox in the downtown area. No one should be touching it for the next few hours. You can collect it as you will. I suppose your comrades there are in a rather sticky situation that they'll have to get out of them, but I trust they'll do quite well. Just look at the amount of what they're carving. Look at her. Look at that girl. She's like an Amazon queen, baptized in the blood of her enemies. Quite brilliant.
Quite poetically put. I can think of several other descriptions for her performance, but that is far more eloquent than I could have.
Yes,
I
yes,
look forward to
like a Boudica out of the legends. Very much so. I'm enjoying it immensely. The payment is there, though. If you do have any other questions, do let me know. You have my number. And he'll hang up.
Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to call a runner from Tanimus, a trustworthy one, and have them pick up that dead drop. I assume those people are smart enough that they know when working for organ leggers, you don't look inside what the package is.
Oh, yeah.
And when they're picking it up, I'm going to be following them behind in the car subtly. I can roll stealth if you want, stealth plus reaction if you want. After switching my license plates and all that shit, just following the runner to make sure they don't steal my money. But I'm sending I'm basically sending one of my Tanimus contacts to go pick it up physically in case it's a trap, because I want one of the disposable runners that we have that exist for this very purpose.
Okay, sounds good. You will make the call. You do so very quickly and very carefully. And a runner will be picking up that package for you, because being a made man is a boss.
Yep, and I will follow.
Will likely happen in 30 minutes.
It's done.
Okay. Sounds good. So we are back to Virtuoso, Trick, and Bones. Could I get a composure roll from each of you? This is to represent how you're dealing with the K10. You may choose to fail this if you would like.
Composure is what?
That is charisma plus willpower, and remember, you're currently at +1 willpower.
Oh wow! I
Oddly
actually get
enough.
2 more dice to that.
Yeah. You're on Narco. Your stats are just maxed.
Jeez.
Okay, Virtuoso. You kind of look at the guy on the end of your claw, on the end of your spur, and see him wriggling. And now it's not anger and rage that's coming over you, but almost a sense of, holy shit, what am I doing? Bones, you're currently pile driving through 6 people. 2 are speared on the end of your claws, and you get that same feeling of, what the hell am I doing? Like just this moment of, almost clarity in a second, and then you're angry again. But you have that clarity. You can think a little more clearly now, strategically almost.
Mm-hmm.
Trick, you are now clear through this haze, although it's still the best thing you ever felt.
Oh, I'm still loving it, but I am acutely aware of the fact that law enforcement will likely be showing up soon.
Sounds good. Yeah, I did roll response time,
Oh,
although
yeah.
you've only been here for about 2 minutes. So you have more than enough time to get out. Okay, so starting with Trick, you are on the ground. You have an Ingram smart gun. You check the readout on it, the smart gun. It is loaded with flechette rounds.
Oh god. Firing this into the crowd. Alright. There are people like around me like trying to kick me and stuff, correct?
You could just give me a suppression roll at a -2 to account for your position. Because at this point, the suppression is just going to hit like everyone. So you might as well roll that if you want to hit everybody, or you can target specific people if you'd like.
At this point,
It's literally a horde of people on top of you.
yeah, I need to like get out of this crowd first. So I will do the suppression at -2.
Okay.
Man, my dice just do not like me.
Okay, so I will be rolling a bunch of dice in the background. These people are not lucky because they're here on this day. So that affects their suppression dodge. I'm actually rolling 10 people in GM, so it's going to take a minute before I can tell you what happens.
They die. They die is what happens.
Okay, so you nailed 7 out of 10 of the people around you. Let's roll some soak.
Oh, Jesus. These poor people.
You murderer.
I mean, this actually kind of makes me happy inside, you know?
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, like an Ingram's
And
probably not
deep
going
dark
to kill
cloud.
that many people in one shot, especially on K10, but it's going to really, like, they're probably getting knocked down. So yeah, I'm rolling it. So of the 7 people you hit, you kind of spray around wildly, and you start hitting people around you in the tightly packed quarters. And of the people you hit, you see 4 go down immediately. Just the flechettes are shredding into their shins or shredding into their legs, and they fall down, like lying next to you. And the others don't quite fall down, but you can see the flechettes very clearly impacting into their skin, shredding whatever they are. There's some guy holding like basically holding his stomach in his hands as he frantically tries to bite someone else now. You are clearing a path for yourself. With the 4 people you took down, it gives you a space back towards the front entrance, because you are now concerned not just with being angry, but with your survival.
Yeah, it is
And-
time to get out.
Yeah, and no one's going to attack you because you cleared that much. So Virtuoso, what are you doing?
I pull the spike out of this guy's. Actually, could I like lift the spike up and like kill him as I pull it out? Hello, can anyone hear me?
Yes. Yeah, you're coming through.
Sorry. Yeah, cool. So can I like lift up and pull the spur out while doing severe damage to him to possibly kill him?
Yes, you can. You basically can rip down and then sheath your spear back in one motion.
Yeah, because I want to like shoot down, rip the motion, and start moving towards the exit.
Okay, he will roll his dodge. Roll me your attack.
That's not great.
You
That's
get
good
1
enough,
net
though.
hit. Let's roll his
That's-
soak.
Spurs 13p -2 with the
Yep,
1 net hit.
you just rip up his body and you hear like as you do so, and then sheath it, and you start making your way towards the back exit. It is bedlam. It looks like 2 of the band members are already bleeding and dying all over the floor. The one shaman is still standing pretty strong. It looks like he basically keeps putting barriers around him, and you can't see any spirits, but you can feel them, like that distinctive sort of chill underneath the K10
Yeah.
field. So he's slinging some mojo to keep himself alive. But you will be able to make a quick exit through the back door now, albeit high as fuck.
It's good enough.
Yeah. So moving on to Bones. Bones, you are pile driving towards Trick. You are able to shrug all these people off, and you're just moving like a small juggernaut through essentially a sea of hands that cannot harm you.
I'm essentially going to pick up Trick and try and leave.
Trick, are you willing to let him pick you up?
If I know he's coming for me and he said something, yeah, sure. I need to get up off the ground anyways.
What do you say to him?
It's like, time's up, we're going.
Okay, yeah, I'll let him. I'll try and roll to a spot where it's convenient for him to pick me up. Like, let him drag me by the collar real quick.
No, I was just
Yeah.
slinging you over my shoulder.
Yeah, so you pick him up and sling him over your shoulder and then begin skimming, literally skimming, almost jets out of the place. You'll be out of there this pass. The three of you are out. You are very drugged, but you are okay. However, Bones, as you are dragging Trick out, you notice that he is bleeding onto your coat.
Mm-hmm.
Because he got hit that hard.
I don't have my bike on me.
Since I don't have a better medkit, I'll just use one I've got on me. To just try and stop the goddamn bleeding.
He loves the bleeding. What are you talking about? It's his favorite part.
I think that's it. I'll double check it first. Let us stop this bleeding. I'm also going to edge it.
Sounds good.
Wow, you healed me up pretty good.
That's a rating 3 medkit.
Wow.
Yep, so you stitch him. Okay, so here are the modifiers you're dealing with, because I'll have to start subtracting dice. He is in his clothing, so you immediately have. And it's a crappy environment, so he's getting 2 physical out of that.
Mm-hmm.
So I will round up.
Well, someone has a
I'm
cute
at,
cat.
7 physical. Or I heal. Yeah,
Yes.
I heal 2, so I'm at.
So the
17.
bleeding has been stopped. And now roll me your durations, 1d6. To see when you'll come down off this.
Oh, I'm coming down like immediately because.
Yep.
Yep.
You're gonna get slammed with a 9 stun. I think it's 9. Let me check.
18.
Oh, 18. What's your stun track?
Let me check. I think it's 11.
Okay. You're gonna get hit with 11 stun. That will overflow into physical,
Yeah,
which
so
will be
it's,
7.
Yep.
Divided by 3, I round down. You will take 3 more physical. Are you still standing?
Yeah, my normal physical track is 10. Or sorry, 11.
Okay.
11.
You are just standing. Like, as you kind of treat him with the med kit, he kind of looks at you and coughs more blood out as his body kind of shakes violently. You've just come off the best high in the world, Trick.
Oh god, the best part is Bones got it all on film.
It's all getting deleted instantly, like now.
Oh no.
Bones is not happy about this.
I'll bet.
Yeah.
It's like he's got no qualms about killing, but killing not on his own terms is...
Yeah. Has Salaryman got the vehicle ready?
Okay, I need a 1d6 from Bones and a 1d6 from Virtuoso.
Alright.
Just to know when you'll get hit. Bones, 15 minutes. So approximately 12 minutes now. Virtuoso,
8 minutes.
approximately 8 minutes from now.
Okay.
I'm gonna chuck a heal on myself to get rid of some of the stun I've got.
Sounds good. You can probably
Nice.
remove your coat now. You'd have the time. You're
Mhm.
just getting towards the car. As Salaryman, are you providing extraction?
-2 for orgs.
Yes.
Damn it, nothing.
Thank God.
Yes, I will provide extraction. As I was hired to do is to make sure that this job goes smoothly. I will not enter that area until I'm certain that it hasn't become the center of an HRT team, however, because I feel that may be imminent.
Well, you guys can hear sirens in the distance, and already dock wagon vans are arriving.
Okay. But the dock vans are picking people up, not taking them away. So I'm
No.
going to
There are
ensure
teams
that I am
rushing
not
in
on.
there with hoses. They
Yeah.
look like fast hoses.
So Salaryman is now looks like he does in his profile picture. If you'll remember, I was changing. So motorcycle helmet, actionair business suit, pretty much indistinguishable from how he used to appear, and I'm pulling them into the vehicle. Driving like a bat out of hell.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Get the frag out of here.
One etiquette.
What?
An etiquette roll.
From me?
Yes.
Okay.
Can we assist?
It should be alright.
Oh, yeah.
Uh,
You're right there, yeah.
Got edge?
I do have edge, but I cannot spend edge on that as my etiquette skill is a derivative of my skill wires.
Okay. As you're driving away, you're driving fairly erratically, and a
You can't
Should that have
KE
been composure rather than etiquette? I don't. But,
Sure.
Oh no, it's too late now.
Sure, you can do that. I'm down.
Okay.
Because, I mean, I do soft moves. You will now have a car take notice of you. Doesn't mean it's after you yet.
Well, I will basically have said I spend edge on that because before it would have been 0 hits, but yeah, it would have been 10 dice, and I can spend edge on composure whereas I cannot with others. So 4 hits on composure.
Okay. Sounds good. So you kind of like erratically drive the car for a second, and you see the police car kind of come closer, and then you just kind of calm down, and you just start slowing the car down, just like, you know what, he's gonna have to look. And as the car appears to be moving closer to you, it sees another car racing down the street that's not even you, just a different vehicle, and then immediately takes off at a pell-mell after that car.
So I take it all my colleagues are blood-soaked at this point, correct?
I'm not, actually.
They are, though in the case of Bones, it's mostly his coat. And
Yeah,
I mean,
it's not necessarily your blood.
he has a non-rust finish, so like it's not really sticking to him, the blood.
Okay,
Uh.
the interior of my vehicle is very important to me, but I understand that the circumstances required this. In the future, I'm going to need to take precautions. This is my fault as much as it is yours. Don't feel bad.
Don't worry, I don't.
I thought
Okay, that's-
my coat so that the blood is on the inside.
That's 2 hits. I'm going to spend edge on that to find us a safe house. Fuck. So 2 hits
You
to
can
find us
use
a
the
safe
wiener one. You secured it, and it was a very intelligent thing to secure.
Yeah, we're gonna drop there. Well, I don't like to return to the same safe house twice, but there's nothing to track us back there. So, of course, swapping out the license plate and spoof chip for the vehicle, I really need to get ruthenium polymer on this thing. And dropping down over there, and we are going to change them into clothes that are not slathered in blood. Bones, you're staying in the vehicle because you are distinctive, so you're not being seen by anyone until this is over with.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, how do you feel about smuggling compartments?
I'm fine with them. I've got a few of them myself.
Okay, so that's where you're going to be staying.
What? I just like to imagine he's like, yeah, I like smuggling compartments. Like, good, because that's what you're going to be saying. What?
As I pop open the human size, is he human sized or is he troll sized?
I'm a large human, but
Yeah, you'll fit in there. You can fit an orc.
yeah, I'm about the size of an orc, so yeah.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna just put you in there until this all blows over.
Yep. That could be months, but we'll bring you water, we'll bring you food, it'll be fine.
I do have a Houdini machine in there. I could just
Yeah.
hook him up and send him to sleep.
Yeah. Well, you'd be struggling to find a vein, but like,
Oh yeah, you got a point. Well, if we can first aid him, I can slap a goddamn pit.
Hey. So, Salaryman, your contact will call you and inform you that they have reached the dead drop zone, and then we'll image link you what looks like a image of a thermos and a present wrapped with a bow tie.
Okay.
Tied to the thermos is very important. And then in the present says, "Do not open unless proper receiver."
Okay. I'm going to inform him to transport both of those to myself. He is not to remove them from the premises until I've arrived. Okay. Should we go there? We meet up with him.
We're about to crash in the car, I think. After
Oh,
8
are they
minutes
all
and so
about
on.
to go unconscious?
Yep.
We're about to take 18 stun.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't have a pain editor yet.
So,
I don't have one, nor will I ever get one.
I'm going to call Johnson up and ask him what's in the thermos.
Oh, my dear. Well, I am told that once you taste the blood of Kali, it is rather difficult to, how shall we say, not taste it again. I was trying to help you back in the coffee shop, but none of you seemed quite amenable. But you should know that if they do down that, they will find that they will not require another dose.
Very well. I appreciate your discretion and forethought. In the future, it might behoove you to ensure that the entire terms of your operation are known by your contractors prior to. But in this case, I can understand why secrecy felt necessary. And I will trust your judgment.
I was just hoping they had a very good old time there. What, getting the emotions out, getting everything feeling good. I mean, you know, it was a very good favor.
Catharsis is important.
Yes, and I doubt the authorities will be looking for you either. I have seen to that. I do take care of my operatives, and I do hope to be hearing from you again, in some capacity.
As do I. I believe that we could see about arranging a mutually beneficial relationship in the future.
Oh, quite.
Dealing with you.
I do must say, I have your measure as a man now, and I find you not lacking. This was how do I say, a test of sorts, and I'm certain I will talk to you in the future. And perhaps we can work out deals that do, yes, include the full picture.
Excellent. Thank you.
Ta-ta. And he will hang up.
Okay. So I'm going to forward that information to the rest of the team and allow them to make decisions for themselves as to regards to that.
What are the odds of becoming addicted to Kali?
None of which
Really damn high, but I gave you coffee.
Alright, cool.
Because I know how that was. I know that doing that was pretty brutal, was how the addiction rules are. So
Yeah, no, that's...
if they want to... Also, it's a partial dose. You didn't get the full dose. You got, like, a spray. So, like, that's got to save something.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yep, so I'm going to ensure that my dead drop is secured, right? And then I am going to load up I'm going to secure everyone except for the street Sam who's in the smuggling compartment in the safe house, pull out my first aid kit, hook it up to all of them with biomonitors, and load up my first aid knowledge skill so that I can stop them from dying.
Dying.
Just to ensure, well, Salaryman doesn't know. He's not taking any chances.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Having his operatives die on an operation would put a stain on his reputation.
Yeah. So I'll drink the coffee, as much as it behooves me to do so. But
yeah, if you drink it, you're not going to have to take an addiction check, basically.
Yeah, that's fine, and I'll pass out from the ridiculous fucking 18 stun.
I'm gonna roll a quick first aid for everyone who drops down, just to stabilize them and revive them if possible. If that's all right with you.
1, 2.
Go for it. You are in a somewhat sterile environment now, so you're only dealing with a -1, or a negative plus -2 if they're heavily ogged and don't have the quick healer.
See, how much do I take?
I'm -2.
Leaves 11. It leaves.
Yeah.
Use 5.
Well, I don't have a whole ton
Put
of
my bat
dice.
off.
Like you guys are pretty hurt, but like you're not dead, and
You know-
you'll be able to recover.
Yeah, I'll be able to recover it. It's not too bad.
That's for Virtuoso. This is for Trick.
Alright, no
and
physical boxes then.
This is for Bones.
Actually, only I get one.
Apparently, Bones is the one I stabilized the best.
Yep.
How many boxes do I heal off that?
Bones will get 4. Virtuoso will get 2.
So I'm down to 1 physical box taken.
Yep.
Well,
In the
stun
whole scheme
heals.
of things, you did pretty good.
I
Yeah.
think stun heals first, doesn't it? Is that
Nope,
how
you
it
can
works?
choose.
Yeah, I'll heal physical on them. And the present is going to be opened by Bones as soon as he is cognizant, as Mr.
Okay.
Johnson
How
requested.
long that is?
You guys will take 1 hour to revive. Buying hits on stuff like medicine and whatnot. You guys physically, Trick might be in some pain for a while, but you have access to enough medicine supplies that Trick will basically be healed in about 2 to 3 days.
Oh yeah, my street dog brother will heal me right up.
Yeah, and the rest of you, essentially, the stun will be gone in 2 hours. So at any point during that time, you may look at you may look at the present you've been given. There's currently a heavy KE presence at the club, as they're dealing with what has essentially been declared a terrorist action.
Of course, there has.
Nice.
So-
If you check
yes.
any news reports, there are about 54 people dead, and a further 30 casualties.
Just
Anyone
how I
that
like
mattered?
it.
Pardon?
Anyone that mattered?
No, just metal goers.
Okay. Well, then I don't particularly give a fuck.
I wonder how many people
So-
are personally killed.
Well, two members of Metal Mass are dead. I guess
Oh.
that's important.
Yeah, that was a bit of a blow to the local scene. But again, I prefer. They didn't have any fangs.
Yeah.
It's
Um,
about
Yeah, they were hacked.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Exactly.
we'll open the present.
Not in
Okay.
my presence.
So you open the present, and inside are 4 cred sticks to the tune of 11,000 nuyen.
Oh.
As well, a kazoo plays, and when the kazoo plays, it looks like there was a small little miniature like catapult built in, and it will go thump, and a dead bird will fly out of the top of the present before you see the cred sticks, and then hit the floor.
I'm literally stunned. For
It appears to be a grackle.
Oh, yeah. I take the cred stick, I slot it, I take my fucking money, and I'm just like, and I go home to have a proper shower, and
Yeah, no,
maybe shoot myself in the face.
I'm gonna be buying a new lifestyle right now. And never going back to the old one.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that grackle guy.
As far as karma, I'm going to give you 5 karma. Normally we're going to give you 4. I'm giving you +1 for good roleplay.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that. It elevated it a little bit.
And how much nuyen was that again?
12,000.
12K or
Oh, 12.
Yeah, total 12k. We got 1k
Oh, yeah.
up front.
Mm-hmm.
I may
was the
look
name of
into
this reward?
compensating you. I may look into compensating you a little bit more, but for now, that's what I'm going to stick with.
yeah,
I'd
that's
have
fine.
to ask for permission to do anymore.
It's better just to give a flat number mostly.
Yeah.
Makes my
Yeah.
keep it easier.
Well, I'm considering it because this one was a little harder than I thought it would be. Anyway, the title of the run is Midnight Mass.
So, did this get permission to keep going?
Yeah.
I am uncertain.
Impulse told me to keep going.
Yes, but do we get the... Is it an official run, if you know what I mean?
Yeah, they can't. They really can't retcon rewards. We're fine on that. Like a while back, I remember. Was anyone here on
The one thing I might do is I might inquire if I could have moved the club to the Barrens because nobody gives a shit about the Barrens.
Mhm.
Yeah, it'll
Yeah,
be
that's
a
What
what
was
it
the
is.
name of the?
Yeah,
But I don't know. I was.
Midnight Mass.
I
Yeah, no.
will discuss more with you when the stream's off.
Yeah, I will go
Yeah.
ahead and cut the stream. Thank you for watching, everyone. Sorry for the interruption, but I hope
Thank
you
you.
enjoyed. I know I did. Thank you so much,
Yeah.
Nathan.
Mhm.
No problem.
Fun times.